They went under new management. Shout out to my man Dame, Dame Press, and his brother Ryan too. Shout out to Ryan. Ryan does publishing, but he was, I don't want to say the wrong title, but it seemed like he handled all the marketing up there at Reebok when I was doing those sneakers with Reebok. And shout out to him. He gave me the opportunity to have my first pair of sneakers ever. My man Dame, not Dame Dash, Dame Press. And yeah, he seen the vision, and he seen that basically people want to dress like I dress, or people want to wear a color that I wore, or so on and so forth. And we did the first installment of the flea box. They Reeboks, but we used to call them flea box. And they sold out online in like 48 seconds.
One quiet move ended up costing Cam a sneaker deal worth millions, while Jay-Z and 50 Cent took theirs straight to the moon. This is Cam himself breaking down how an actual Reebok deal came together. No hype, no smoke and mirrors, just real ownership talk. Cam explains how his sneakers were selling out in seconds because people wanted to see how he looked. Colorways, timing, culture, everything was already lined up. But then the plug disappeared, management shifted, and the whole situation changed overnight. Meanwhile, Jay-Z and 50 Cent turned their sneaker relationships with Reebok into long-term, generational money plays. Same era, completely different leverage, totally different results. Now, before I play this clip for y'all, make sure you hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it.
To be honest with you, I don't know the business, what happened with that. You know, I can sit here and lie to you and act like some shit happened, this, that, that, but I don't know. I was more impressed that Dame got a cologne done in like 3 weeks. Bottled in Macy's, all type of shit. As far as that business is concerned, I don't know. I can't even tell you. They like I made no money off it. Maybe we still trying to recoup. I don't know nothing. I was just more happy that we had cologne in Macy's. That was very impressive to me.
Okay, hold on a second. So let me get this right. Because that's unusual for you to say you didn't know the business. Were you getting so much money in other places that you were just like, whatever. Like if it comes in, it comes in. Like for you not to like want to know those numbers, that's a little bit. Because listen, I gotta say this. I don't think people give you enough credit for your business acumen. I know, because I'm around you and I see what you really do in business. I don't know you as Cam the rapper, to be honest. I know you as Cam the businessman. So that's a flower that I give.
No, I appreciate that.
So for you to say that kind of, once again, it throws me off a little bit, because usually you're pretty
hands-on.
Yeah.
To tell the truth, thank you for that, first of all, but I trusted Dame. I didn't think he would get over on me. And I'm not saying he did get over on me. I'm just saying he'll tell me when a check come in, if a check comes in. You know, he was handling that. Like I said, Dame had his hands on a lot of and being that Rockefeller was on fire, he can make happen. But Dame made that happen. He got a cologne done in like 2-3 weeks, and then the next week the was in Macy's. I'm like, oh, he got cologne in Macy's. So you're right. I was getting a lot of money in other places. You know, this is during the time I still was going to Ohio every week and all that other shit.
I didn't want to say that.
I
was going to say, tell the truth. You brought 200,000 to the video shoot. You ain't give a goddamn about no cologne. Tell the truth. That's what I was going to tell you, Larry.
It was 400,000. But anyway,
look, see?
I had a club out there. I was doing the right thing. Hey, you don't know. Look, whatever. Anyway,
he was getting a lot of money. Is what the point.
Yeah, but I didn't have a. You got to realize I didn't have a question. I didn't have a reason to question Name.
Yeah,
I still want to question him about that situation today, because he took an image from a video, made the same bottle as an image, and then put that in Macy's, and then been like, "Yo, we gonna sell fucking cologne."
Yeah, you mentioned before I move on, you mentioned Dame gave you a pair of Pro Creds. You had some Reeboks coming out. It looked like it was like once a year or whatever. Like there is no more Reeboks.
They went under new management. Shout out to my man Dame. Dame Press, and his brother Ryan too. Shout out to Ryan. Ryan does publishing, but he was, I don't want to say the wrong title, but it seemed like he handled all the marketing up there at Reebok when I was doing those sneakers with Reebok. And shout out to him. He gave me the opportunity to have my first pair of sneakers ever. My man Dame, not Dame Dash, Dame Press. And yeah, he seen the vision, and he seen that basically people want to dress like I dress, or people want to wear a color that I wore, or so on and so forth. And we did the first installment of the flea box. They Reeboks, but we called them flea box, and they sold out online in like 48 seconds. So then we did a second installment. That one sold out online in 2 minutes. So we did a third one. That one sold out online in like a half a day. And he left. He ended up going to do something else. And when he left, my plug with Reebok left, and ownership switched up. And now I think Shaq owns it, and he's working with Allen Iverson. So I'm glad to see he's back in some good hands. But it was purely him seeing the fashion icon that I am. And we capitalized off of it. So I did a lot of great business with Reebok. I have nothing bad to say about them whatsoever. And definitely Dave for putting it together.
Shaq got to put that back together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shaq got to put that back together then.
That's just what I was about to say. Hopefully in the
For
future,
real.
get another pair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm available. Man. So we have 4 installments. So I would love to sit down and talk with Shaq and we figure something out. Absolutely.
Right. Nice jacket. What's that BE stand for? What's the BE stand for?
That's the person who designed it. That's his logo. Shout out to my man from Dayton, Ohio. He put this jacket together. It's Columbus, Ohio jacket. Buckeyes jacket, I should say. Ohio State Buckeyes jacket, which is in Columbus, Ohio. I was trying to save this jacket when Ohio State went to the championship this year, but they didn't make it to the championship this year. But the jacket's so fire that we wasn't gonna wait till next year. We'll just get another flavor made. But he has a bunch of dope stuff. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put his Instagram at the bottom of the screen. If y'all are interested in getting some jackets made, custom made, he makes all this. You know, you can't really see the detail, but it got It Is What It Is on here. Talk with Flea on here. Very detailed. My name inside the jacket. So make sure y'all go check his Instagram out because he got a lot of hype.
This is exactly why I never label this situation as an L. I call it a lesson that keeps paying dividends. And here's my honest take. Cam didn't lose money because he lacked vision. He missed out because timing and corporate power run everything in fashion deals. Talent might get you in the room, but structure decides who really eats long term. What I respect most is how Cam speaks on this with clarity, not resentment. That alone tells me he understands the game better now than he ever did back then. No blaming others, no revisionist history, just accountability for the moment. And when you compare that to how Jay-Z and 50 Cent moved with Reebok, it highlights how relationships and leverage matter just as much as influence. Celebrity sneaker deals tied to ownership or equity can quietly turn into 8-figure plays over time, even after the hype dies down. That's not luck, that's positioning. So to me, nobody was really wrong here. Everyone was learning in real time, and that's how culture eventually turns into real money. So let me throw this question to y'all. Do you think Cam moves differently today after watching how Jay-Z and 50 Cent structured their business? And what do you think a Cam and Reebok partnership would even look like in today's market if they linked back up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.